Hi everybody, this is a comeback to a place that nowadays nobody plays anymore because once the new tour Two Cities came out, it was immediately apparent that the loot of the latest tour was incredibly better than Mecha Engine and Gear Grinder and any tour else. Still, many of you struggles and want to complete Mecha Engine and often ask me to give them help to achieve that. Not because Mecha Engine and especially the Bigrocks, Broken Parts and Bone Shaker are very much harder than Two Cities ones, but simply because the veterans and the pro players realized already that any ticket spent there is worthless compared to a ticket spent in Two Cities at the moment. Anyway, since I keep not finishing voluntarily the tour by doing the third mission, I have Broken Parts at Bone Shaker open and freely playable without spending a single ticket. So it's not so a hassle for me to play there with some of you, but you must realize that I can do that only if we are in 3-4 in the group to understand at least the MvM basics to be able to win on Broken Parts like you are seeing there. Let's start with some hints to win on Broken Parts. First, contrary to Two Cities tours where pyros are not well accepted, despite I'm quite against this prejudice, here in Broken Parts a pyro can be considered quite a must because of the huge amount of tanks that some waves face you against. Remember that only two classes have sustained damage without reloading, that is the Pyro and the Heavy, but tanks have a natural resistance versus the minigun of the Heavy, therefore the Pyro may be considered the real tank buster class, and having one fully focused on tanks while the rest of the team can focus on giants is a godsend here, literally. Another hint for you is that you will be shocked by the huge amount of money that first wave gives in Broken Parts, yet you must realize that most of this cash will be spent quickly for your critical resistance, unless you won't die in 1 second under the critical hits that almost all robots of Broken Parts starts with. So far, my recommended Pyro loadout for this scenario can be the Phlogistinator, that has the huge amount of crits charged by simply damaging robots and tank, and the Score Shot, because he can ignite many robots at the same time, thus helping you to charge the Phlogistinator meter ASAP. As a melee, the Power Jack, of course, because his utility speed can help in such a large map as soon as a teleporter may die. As a solo tanker, please remember that any money coming from the tank explosion are under your responsibility. You can swim in the money, in broken parts, but the more the better. In this wave, probably the hardest of broken parts, you'll see that the three tanks can't be really sustained by the Pyro and his Phlogistinator alone, unless you start using even critical canteens. That way, remember that you can't use useful Uber canteens for your protection, so you must be one with the tank and take cover as much as possible to avoid any critical spam from the giants all around. Now for the last boss, is not a very big surprise once you have seen Manhattan bosses. Still, this giant soldier is a bit of a mess to fight against. As a Pyro, your Phlogistinator won't be charged very much. My friend Morgan will be switching from scout to a soldier and will try to use the air strike and his incredibly fast firing speed while on air. We'll see if it can distract the boss while I am doing my job as a Pyro.
This is it, the last wave. Do not fail now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Incoming supply.
Now the demo can't show the loot screen, but you just imagine what I saw. I didn't spend any ticket and nor get any loot, but who of the team paid for a ticket didn't got rubber parts, specialized fabricators, bulbs, digesters and so on. No, nothing like that. To whom didn't finish the tour but only this mission, Gaben gave a single weapon. Unique weapon, random dropped weapon, and for the two of my friends that finished the tour with this mission, they got like 9 out of 10 possibility. A simple silver Mark II bot killer. Those one can go for 4 refine to 5, 6 refine maximum, so less than 2 tickets, while they paid 3 for the tour. Yes, boy, that's why Mecha Engine is so hard. Anyone with a pinch of salt in his brain is playing this tour. Thus, you'll find here only people unskilled, hopeless, I'd say. Moral of the story, until Valve reworks the loot of these and the oldest tour, you can't go here in the hope of a reward. My suggestion is to find 3-4 skilled friends and play for fun this quite interesting tour without the hope of coming here alone and finding anyone capable to help you to finish. So rest in peace Mecha Engine until Valve reworks you, and thanks for watching.